is good. Let's see. I'm not going to be on here very long. I am just I don't even know if I even did that right. That's okay. Okay. I'm not gonna be on here very, very long. I just happened to go back on Diddy's stuff and there was another filing on his case. So let me pull that up right quick. What did I do? Let's see. I'm actually laying in my room. I have a headache. And I am just having to take a break. But I was like, let me go on to Mr. Diddy's case file again. Let me see, share screen. Okay, so I reported earlier that there was a document that was filed, and it was pretty much stating the. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. Um, it was a letter that was filed to the judge in regards to discovery, and pretty much they are, as I stated in the video, there's a plethora of evidence that has been collected since March, and they have to have time to go through that. Um, let me see, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So that's 7 months that they actually have been um, having that evidence. And then there is still more evidence coming in. So you do have to give them some time. But I wanted to bring up this motion that was just filed. So it was the letter that was filed earlier, and then this notice of motion for an evidentiary hearing. Evidentiary hearing. I have to say it twice to make sure I say it properly. And so this isn't, so what they're doing is they're asking to the court to set a date to go over the evidence. And when I say the evidence, that means everything that has been collected, the photos, the videos, the laptops, the electronics, emails, letters, whatever the case may be, that is what they are requesting. But after I read this motion, I'm like, Diddy's attorneys is working overtime. You got one part where they're in the appeals court, the second district appeals court, and they're trying to get him, bail. He already has two denials, and now the reason, and I explained this before, the reason why you go to appeals court is so that the appeals court can review the decision of the lower court to ensure that they did not rule in error. Okay. And so that's what Diddy's attorneys, and that's exactly why he hired Shapiro, because she is like the Court of Appeals specialist. That's her specialty there. So from my viewpoint, that is a very good thing that he did, was to hire somebody who specializes in that. Should they let him go? Heck no. I don't even want him to get bail. I really don't want him, but everybody is entitled, right? And so he has that going on. Meanwhile, we're over here, and this is being filed on behalf of Diddy. So, as I stated, this is a motion, and we all know once you file a motion, you got to set a date for it to be heard. But this is what I am scared of. If they get into this hearing and what he has listed in this particular motion, I'm scared that they might try to and I don't want to say dismiss, but I feel that's where they're going. Or some of the evidence can't be used in this particular, trial because it has been so-called leaked, and I'm doing quote air quotations. So here it says, please take notice that upon the declaration of Mark A. Agnafilo, Esquire, dated October 9, 2024, the exhibits attached thereto, and the accompanying memorandum of law, defendant Sean Combs, by and through his undersigned attorneys, will move this court at the United States Courthouse, blah, 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 at a date and time to be determined by the court for an order granting the following relief. So they're seeking an evidentiary hearing to examine government misconduct in connection with the leaks. 2, discovery of emails, documents, and records in the possession of the government, including the Department of Homeland Security, related to these leaks. A gag order prohibiting government personnel from disclosing any evidence or investigative material related to the case to any member of the media. And 4, suppression of any evidence leaked by the government employees in violation of federal rules of criminal procedure 6E or any other law, rule, or regulation. And then that's that. So that and this is a notice of motion. So this is not the actual motion, it's a notice that they're going to be filing a motion. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can pull up that case right quick. So that's what bothers me. But whoever is leaking, if you are in a federal employee, my sister actually is a federal employee, there are certain, clearances and things of that nature that you have to have. You cannot go around leaking information or you're going to lose your job. And whoever is leaking information to these news outlets, or once again, I'm doing two things at once. These media outlets and like TMZ and so on and so forth, that's not good. You can lose your job. And on top of that, you probably will never, ever be able to work for the government ever, ever, ever again. I'm just pulling up the court docket right quick. And it's taking its sweet time. Y'all, I have a migraine. I don't know what is going on in life right now. Okay. U.S. versus Combs. Let me see the declaration. Yeah. So the memorandum and the declaration, that's what you have to buy on Pacer. I'm not paying nothing. Let me see how much it is. I can't even remember my darn Pacer login. New York Southern District Court. I'll see if I can find it and see what, because on the memorandum and then the exhibits and the declaration, it's going to be in more detailed of how and what was actually leaked by the government. And that is, yeah, I do want to get that so that way I can know for myself and let you guys know. But if they're filing a notice of hearing on those things, it's going to be a point where they're going to, well, everything is already sealed. There's some information that you can actually pull from the website, but other than that, oh, and I don't know if you guys are aware, but in the New York case with the second Jane Doe, they have sealed that that case. That case is sealed. I do want to show y'all that too. So as of right now, they're wanting to get a hearing to talk about the evidence leak. And I'm going to share my screen while I'm doing this too. So what we're about to look at is the case with Jane Doe number 2. And we're definitely not going to ever get any information because now it is sealed. Let's see. Where'd it go? Jane Doe. So yeah, look at that. Look at that. It was sealed on, let's see, because I believe the only thing that I was able to see was the summons. And then that was yesterday, the remaining docs were sealed. So we will no longer be able to get any information off this case unless you are working on the case. And I'm pretty sure because it is a Jane Doe, it does make sense for this particular case to be sealed because any information, people be investigating and reading in between the lines. So they could easily be like, oh, that is that person. So I get it. I get it. But at least I was able to pull up that docket before they sealed everything. But I just wanted to hop on here and give you guys an update that I just seen another filing. And like I said, it's just the motion for a hearing on the leaked evidence by the government, or not. Well, when I say the government, by the feds, by the Department of Homeland Security. And I'm pretty sure that they're doing some investigation to find out who or, whom actually leak that information out. And I'm pretty sure they'll be suffering some consequences as well. But hey, I'm going to hop up off of here. Good night. I am doing some work I have a whole bunch of videos that I need to put out. So please forgive me with the different times, the different times that I'm putting out this material. I feel like, okay, I'm sitting on it, but I need to get this out. So if y'all see weird times, please, please, please tune in whenever you are available. Okay. I'm just having it there. You might be going to work on your lunch break, coming home from work, drinking some wine, late night, whatever the case may be, just hop on and check out the videos. Until then, y'all, peace out. I holla at y'all later. Bye.